morning. I'm feeling okay. I'm tired, but I'm here. So, whoop, whoop. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I keep wanting to say it's Thursday, and I know it's not Thursday, but alas, this is where we're at, where I'm thinking it's Thursday. And misplacing my scissors. That seems to be a running joke with me. Good morning. It's Tuesday. Today's supposed to be a hot day, which is interesting because the last couple days in Maryland have been like absolutely perfect, like in the 70s and stuff, and not humid. There's like a crispness in the air, and then today's like, bam, guess what? April, or I guess August Fools. It's gonna be 100 degrees today. And if you're not from the Delmarva area, then you're probably not aware that Maryland, we're not really used to getting days in the 100. It's just not a part of what we have. So when we do, we complain about it, as Marylanders should. So I have a busy schedule today. I was supposed to go to the doctor's yesterday. There is some kind of issue where I guess the new hire called and said that they didn't accept my insurance, the Blue Cross Blue Shield. And I was like, "What? You called me an hour before my time, and I filled out all the paperwork, so I still wasn't feeling good. So I went to urgent care, well, the ER, and they I wanted getting inhalers and all this stuff, and I still need to see a primary. For the primary to call me back and like, why did you not come to this appointment? And I'm like, dude, oh boy called me at 11:35 saying that that Blue Cross and Blue Shield was not covered and they're sorry. And they're like, he's new, he doesn't understand, we're so sorry. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? So it was one of those days yesterday. And the lady who took my blood yesterday, she blew a vein. And I guess I haven't had a blown vein for a very long time, but man, it looks horrible. It makes me want to walk around with long sleeves, but it's going to be 100 degrees today, and walking around with long sleeves is not an option. Good morning. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at today. I get to work with Patreon again. We're going to be finishing up the minimalist. Why was I about to call it Roxanne? Because I have that song stuck in my hand, Rowena, and I'm really excited. I just need to finish cutting out the lining for it, and I'll be good to go. And I'm actually winding up some bobbins for the interior because I played Bobbin Chicken and I won. So yesterday, well, Patreon, there's 3 tiers in my Patreon. If you're ever curious, we have the bobbin, which that's the top tiers. The seam rippers is the middle tiers, and the thimbles is the bottom tier. The thimbles are more like people that want to just support the channel, support me, and they get little things here and there. Like last year for November, I gave my bow template and my credit card template to everybody on no matter what tier you were in. So this month I decided, since we were doing we were going to do a Shannon's project anyways, we're doing the Rowena. I reached out to Shannon and asked her, can I do the pouch with some of my Patreon peeps? And she's like, yeah, sure, of course, Nova. If you are a YouTuber, please always reach out to the person that you're gonna do a video for. Even if it was like 4 months ago and they said yes, and you're doing it now, chances are they're not going to remember because they have lives just like you and I. And just be like, hey, just like a quick remember you said it was okay for me to do blah blah blah. Well, I'm going to be doing it now, just so they know, so it's not like surprise and doing a tutorial and you didn't get permission. So we did the Aries pouch, and the pouch that we did here, I showed how I put in my connector here. It's a little very small difference, but it helps reduce bulk. The great thing about this pouch, you only need a zipper pull, a rectangle or D-ring, and a swivel hook. And in this pouch there are credit card slots. There's 2, and it is super cute. So, and this is the one I showed you guys yesterday. And so this bow pattern is in the Patreon thing as well. So those are the two things. But I like these because people have a tendency of gravitating to them. And I have so many more ideas for these. Like, I think it'll be really cool if you put magnetic snaps on one side, the wrong side, and put magnetic snaps in the lining, where you can put this, take this on and off as you need it. The only issue is that you'll have magnetic snaps on this side, so it will collect pins, whatever, and that's the only negative. Velcro is the same way. You can do a cool Velcro strip on it, but then it will collect people hair, dog hair, cat hair, lint, you name it. So the last resort will be the 24 line snaps, and I think that might be actually the best resorts, but those are magnetic as well. So you go. Okay, let's see. I know I love this sparkling fabric. I got this, I believe, from Sam's Creations in Canada. It's really pretty. And then like things like this, if someone orders a bag for me that's like $400 or $500, if I have extra things like this, I usually toss in one of these for free. And it may or may not go with their theme, but they're always happy when they get it, because even if they don't like it, they could re-gift it to somebody else. Just some thoughts. Food for thoughts. So yesterday I got a couple things in the mail I wanted to show you. I'm going to probably say this name of this fabric company wrong. Fandea Fabrics. They sell geeky hardware, and I bought some. So I know this is weird, but I had somebody ask me to make another bluey bag. So I seen this bluey magnet. I can never get these things out of these plastic. I seriously struggle. If I was like on a live with Olivia or somebody that did hardware, they would absolutely hate me because I will struggle for like a cool 10 minutes off of these. So I got this bluey magnet. Isn't that cute? Let's see. That's better showing. It's antique nickel. I didn't get any zipper pulls, and I'm like, why didn't I get zipper pulls? I can't remember why, if they were sold out or because then the thing with Fandea is they sell out relatively quickly. I got more of these zipper pulls because I'm always doing Lords of the Rings stuff, so I love getting different Lords of the Rings zipper pulls. But these are just so cute because they're enamel. So that's more Doctor Who zipper pulls, and I got the magnet. Let me show you the magnet. The magnet's super cute. I like it because it's just not the phone box. It's a little bit of everything. So you got the little flowers, focus camera. And then I seen these labels, and I want to say they're part of a Sarah J. Maas thing, because the Crescent City is, I believe, one of her books, and it says Crescent City made with first light on the back. So I always buy, whenever there's really cool tags, I try to buy them because you never know what kind of bag I'm going to make. And people really do appreciate the little tags in there. They think it's like something very special, and it makes them feel really good about it. So I got some more, you know how I am, anything, all things Lords of the Ring. So I got the Hobbit store, and get ready for your adventure on the back. Isn't that cute? That's so pretty. I'm actually going to use one of these today in my Rowena. I am excited to use it. And then I got Dorian's Door. Doors of Durin, I mean. Look, and this one is so freaking cool. If you look cool, you can see Gandalf right there, and then that's the back. Speak friend and the door will open. Speak friend and you enter. Oh man, I love that. Every time that like you don't like the first Lords of the Ring movie is pure art to me. Like I salivate thinking about it because every little thing was amazing. Like I mean, I do it all the time. Like if someone's trying to come in my room, I'm yelling out, "You shall not pass!" Like I try to use like terminology, wording, anything from those that movie because that movie speaks to my heart. It's like I that's one of those weird movies that I could watch over and over and over and over again and never get tired of. And it's just it's so beautiful. Like when Frodo falls back and the ring lands on his finger and he disappears and Strider picks him up and it's like for a person that's trying not to be noticed, all you're doing is getting noticed. Oh, yeah. The Hobbit door is super fun. And then last thing I bought from them is Zelda Heart. Zelda is coming back strong, y'all. You're going to be seeing a lot of fabric companies coming out with Zelda fabric before the end of the year. And I got a heart. So I'm really excited. Like I'm so excited. I definitely know I'm going to be using one of the Lord of the Ring pulls today for my Rowena and keep on pushing. Thank you. I'm probably going to use this one. I like how big it is. Um this is an M size bobbin for reference. I like how big it is, like so that way you have a real grasp on it when you pull and you're not like trying to find it. And I'm that person that'll be trying to find it. And so the last thing I have to show you is I got I pre-ordered some of the fabric and some of it was retail from I'm going to say is it OSHA? The company that has that can actually make Hobbit and Lords of the Ring from the Tolkien family. All right. So this is the Summer Sanctuary. This is the only one that I got a half yard, and now I wish I had a yard. So isn't that it's so pretty. And when I get a lot of questions like how do I interface this? I use Profuse or like a woven fuse too, and I don't have any issues with it. It doesn't stretch, but you know. I know, right? That's gorgeous. This one is The Legend of Frodo. When you guys see this, someone's gonna reach out and be like, "Shella, you need to make me a bag with this." And I'm gonna be like, "I know, but first I want to make a bag for myself." So it has the Elvish, but it gradiates to different colors. Isn't that stunning? And then in the middle, you kind of get the band where like the ring was. It is so so pretty. Yeah. Shannon, I want to blame you on this. Everybody always wants to act like I'm the enabler. No, it was Shannon. She made a bag, I don't know how many moons ago, and I've seen it. She's not a gatekeeper, so if there's something that you like on one of her bags, if you like reach out respectfully and be patient, she will tell you where it is going to be. She's not a gatekeeper. She's not like I'm Zool, the gatekeeper. You know, like she's not doing any of that stuff. And if, for the people that don't understand, Zool, you just officially made me old. So, um, so like she'll tell you. So I remember her telling me many moons ago they have it, and then I get a lot because I make a lot of stuff from this print, people reach out to me on Etsy and be like, "Hey, I have a baby carrier. Can you turn it into a overnight bag. I have turned so many people's bags, their carriers, into overnight bags. It's not even funny. So I once in a while I'll splurge and I'll buy some fabric from them because it's not cheap by any means. You're getting it from Edinburgh. Only thing that amazes me is their shipping. Like everybody always wants to talk about like Waywax and like other people's shipping. Their shipping is ridiculously fast. Like I swear to you, it will leave Edinburgh like on a Friday and I'll have it on a Monday. And I'm like, what the hell kind of system do they time travel? What's going on? Like, yeah, Profuse is interfacing that you could buy at Wawak. Yeah, you are very loyal when once you become part of that family, you're loyal. So this next one is Hobbit's Quest into the Sunset. I like this one because I've worked with this print, but I've never worked with it in this color. So it is very sunset. This gives me fall. I wish I can get it all in this color. I would just make a blanket and just cuddle in it all day long. You wouldn't even see me. So we got Smolg, and we have just colorways. Look at that. Like, come on. If that's not sunset, I don't know what is. Okay. And yeah, the original run of that print. Oh, yeah, it's it's gorgeous. So the reason why I ordered it is somebody asked me, a gentleman asked me that he wanted the Doors of Durian, and I was like, okay, well, this was a part of the pre-order for summer. Just trying to make sure I have it the right direction. I don't want to cut into this at all, like ever. I just wanted to hang like a tapestry. How gorgeous is this? So, and I'm really excited I got this because Ring of Power, I am here for it. Season 2 is in 2 days. Wait, hold on. In 2 days, it comes out on the 29th or the 30th. I want to say it comes out on the 29th. I'm here for it. I might be completely radio silent because if I don't know, Amazon is weird. Sometimes they drop all of the stuff in one sitting, and other times like The Boys, they'll do it weekly. So it all depends on what it is, and this is one of their bigger budgets things, and the preview for season 2 of Ring of Power like makes me excited. Like, have you remember when you were a kid and a movie was coming out and you seen the preview and you're like your butt can't stay in the seat. You're like prancing upwards and you're moving around and you're just like excited because this is out. Yeah, that's how I am about Ring of Power right now. I am so stoked to see this. So I was really happy that they had a pre-order for summer so I can make some really cute bags, and hopefully people that love Lords of the Rings and Ring of Power as much as I do, they will be like, I want your bag because you understand the nerdiness that I am. And I'm like, dude, totally. We could be BFFs. Let's talk about stuff and make it happen. I know. I'm telling you, like, I have some serious fabric that is old. Like, it's hilarious. Like, I had like the Marvel one, the person who bought the Spider-Man bag, I was like, I just need to let you know that the fabric on the inside of this bag is from 1992. So clean it with like a Tide stick or soap and water. Don't like put rubbing alcohol and all that stuff or anything on it. She was like, what do you mean it's from 1992? I'm like, it is from Marvel 1992. I can't get this fabric ever again. So there's it just I'm a hoarder of fabrics. I have one, two, three, four bookcases full, like, and they're on boards wrapped like pretty nicely and not by my doing, by my husband's doing, of just fabrics. I'm a hoarder of fabrics. I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed. There's no shame in my game. Because I feel like eventually I'll use it. So, So that's basically what I'm going to do today. We're going to work on the finishing up the Rowena, and I am so my Rowena is gonna be so gangster. This is gonna probably mine. Look at this. This is etched on, right? So I'm still gonna be magnet queen for emblem all day long. Like, on, come on, come. I am this close to etching like Elvish print in the inside. This close, okay? It might happen. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel the whole reason why I got the lasers, I wanted to do something different. It's kind of like when my my brother's an artist and Hope's an artist, and they always are looking for the next thing. So they'll have regular pencils, then they want chalk, and then they want markers, fine tip markers, paint, this, oil, pastels. Like they get all these different things to enhance what they are, an artist. And I do the same thing when it comes down to bag making. I get excited when I see new stuff and it makes me happy and I want to get it. I saved up so long. I saved up all this year to get this very expensive laser. And the only reason I went for this laser is because it's the only one that has the fire safety assist, air assist, and like all this stuff so that if there's a fire, it like extinguish it inside. And I still have like two fire extinguishers right by it, and I do not leave it unattended when I use it. I think that's the key, guys. Do not leave things like that unattended. That's like leaving an iron on your pressing mat and just like going to go make a sandwich. Like that's irresponsible. Don't do that. So, yes, I am. You don't even know. I'm super excited because just this is not the most expensive vinyl, but it gives it a very high end look. Not only because of the etching, but like I'm not gonna lie, Fireweed Stitch. I always come for her because she's the one that sells the 3/4 of an inch. This, ugh. And then I have Olivia's rivets, Chicago screws. I'm in love with this bag, and it's not even done yet. It'll be done tonight. Well, today with the thing. And if you don't have the Rowena, please get it because yes, you're gonna print out this pamphlet, right? It's not a pamphlet, a syllabus. There we go. Okay, and you're gonna be like, "Damn, Shannon!" But Shannon has it's actually not a lot of words on each page. You're gonna get like a few words, like maybe a couple sentences. It's more pictures and like hints, tips and tricks. And then she has something really cute where she has like a joke on the top of one page, and like when you go to the other you can get the answer to the joke. And for me, I love that because there's candies like when I was little, when you would unravel them, they would have like a little haiku or a joke or something. And I used to absolutely love it. But my favorite thing about it is there's this thing called purse. I call it purse feet gate. Everybody wants to put purse feet on everything, and I told my Patreon this story, so I'll tell you guys. I made myself a really badass laptop case about 4 years ago. I put the purse feet that have the prongs, and I put the prongs folded on each other, taped it the whole 9 yards. One day I went to hold the bag on the bottom, and I cut my hand open. The purse feet, the bucket purse feet, split in half. My husband's bag feet on his do not have that, and that's what the riveted. So I personally, if I like riveted feet only because it it's so close to the material that there's no opportunity for something to slide in between and cut it off. And this happened to two, and maybe it was just a bad batch of purse feet because it happened to 2 feet, and I have duct tape around it because it's not like I could change them out real quick because I'm lazy and I always have another order and I think about other people's bags before I think about myself. But ever since then, I'm one of those people that like to see a creative bottom. So Shannon has this really cool option if you don't want to do purse feet. Even if you do have purse feet, she has you doing some of this cool stitching, but then she creates like this really cool second row. I'm not giving out any measurements because I think you need to get the back in order to understand. And solves purse feet gate completely, like 100%. You still get it, and then on top of it, w- all right now you see people doing really cool stuff like so Bestie, she does like these really cool spider webs on the back bottom of the bag. I'm known for putting like an X. I know people that put like their initials. Like you can have a lot of fun with the bottom of your bag, doing something completely crazy without using purse feet, and it will elevate your bag just as much as purse feet will. So I just want to throw that out there. You may not have all the supplies. I know some of you guys watching me are like that because I know I watch many people. I'm like, I can't get that. But when there's a will, there's a way. So if you want to do this bag, but you're like, I don't have purse feet, you could do the bag without purse feet. She gives you an option without it, and that was one of my favorite things I tested. I was like super excited because purse feet gate is a very real topic in the community. And most testing teams, do you want to put purse feet or don't you? And I'm gonna be honest, 99% of the time I don't, unless it's riveted. That's it. If I don't have the riveted purse feet in that color, or if it's gonna take too long to order for testing, I just don't put purse feet. It just I'm a rebel, okay? I'm a rebel. Let's see. You had to buy that pattern. Yeah, Rowena is like, I think everyone should buy the pattern just for education. Like there's not a lot of people I say that to about like just buy the pattern. Like I know everyone's like, "Oh, you're a naval-ish Nova," but there's certain people that you buy the pattern just to learn different techniques, and those 3 people would be in my head. There's 4 actually. The top tier is Maggie 55. I think no one writes a pattern like Sue. Um, like I kind of feel like her testing would be really hard because woo, Sue could write. Sue Sue, it's not pitches picture. Sue is just like, whoa. Then we have Shannon from Not a Thread Co. And we have Alexis from Aura Rosa Pattern. And we have Erica from Lavender and Twine. These 4 incredible people, they write syllabuses and doctrines and all these different things. And I have literally bought bags, patterns from like them never making. Well, I've made everything one of Shannon's, but but and I made every one of Alexis, but I have not made every one of Erica's and or Maggie's. But I buy their pattern nonetheless because I like to read and learn. And when I learn, it makes me excited. It makes me feel like a kid, except I want to learn because it's something that I really, really like. And I feel like all pattern designers teach us something different. I just noticed with these particular 4, it's I get excited because it's like waiting for the new Sarah J. Maas book to come out. Like I'm like, yeah, come on, Resand, let's do this. Like it's very exciting because you're gonna learn something a little bit different. And I'm not saying this to put pressure on them. I think they do it effortlessly without them even knowing it. And they do all come out with patterns on a timely matter. It's not just like every month they have a new pattern. It's because they put a lot of time and effort. I could say for certain I'm friends with Alexis from Aura Rosa, and this woman, she will have like 11 test bags before she even has a bag that she presents to the test team. And I'm like, holy crud. It's just a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of effort. And like, so when I have this personal thing when people are asking for patterns to be on discount, I guess me being in the background watching friends create patterns and they're making 11 bags and destroying them and redoing them and using hardware and whatever. I'm like, pay for the education, man. We can't it's if it's easier for you to pretend like this is a college course for bag making, you can't go to the college people and be like, "Hey, I want a discount on this class." Like, you can get Pell Grants and stuff if you qualify, but it's a risk that that class may fill up with people that are willing to pay the full price without a grant. I said what I said. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. um, but yes, we're gonna do the minimalist Rowena, and I feel like this is my redemption. Shannon knows because my first one, I did something where there were spots all over my thing and I couldn't redeem it, and I did not feel like it was quality enough to show. I actually have it in my room as just like a bag that I've made because I don't want to destroy it because it's actually a gorgeous bag. It's just those spots. And I haven't figured out if I'm going to hand paint like little Mickeys and Minnies everywhere. Like, I don't, I'll figure something out eventually. But yes, this is my Rowena minimalist so far, and I need to cut out the lining. I've been debating if I was going to do water resistant canvas or have a really cool Lords of the Ring print. I think I'm going to go for the cotton. So let's see. See, yeah, because it's Shannon, and the thing is, and I'm not trying to float anyone's boat. I like that she's not a gatekeeper. So anyone that is going to that so whatever weekend, if you're going to learn how to edge paint, you got the person that is like edge painting queen, and I think that if we were in a room together, we would be it'll be funny because I think people think edge painting is a fast process, and it sure in the hell is. But you have the edge painting queen, and then Nikki is doing something really cool. If you're going, she's doing something where she's going to give you samples of interfacing, so that way you can play around with it. Like if you were with me yesterday in my Patreon class for the Aries pouch, we used for the first time I used sticker foam that I got from Lowe's, the flooring. It worked out good. It didn't crumple or anything, so I was really surprised. I figured what better bag because I left a bigger birthing hole. But yeah, you have a lot of education out there. Just use it. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Everyone has something. I'm telling you. Like every time Alexis shows me when she presents the bag to our testing team, I like totally flip out because she always knows how to pick a bag that's like in fashion. I watch like fashion walks because believe it or not, what you see goes on the runway really does transcend into lower department stores in the next season. Like I told my daughter was like, I want cargo pants. They're not gonna have cargo pants. And I was laughing because last summer what they were showing for fall 2024 was nothing but cargo pants. So we go to the mall, we go to TJ Maxx, we go to everywhere, and they have nothing but cargo pants. And she's like, how did they know? And I'm like, it was on the runway. So no one ever listens to me, but like for me, Alexis always has like the bags that are on the runway. She always comes out with them. And I don't know if she follows fashions or if it's some weird happy coincidence, but yeah, Alexis's bags, like I can start naming the name brands of the bags because I've seen it on the runway. I like watching fashion. I'm that person that watches the Met Gala. Okay. I like it. I like fashion. So when I see it incorporated into bags, it like makes my heart flutter. Yeah. Yep. Having a good time. So all right, people, I am going to cut out the lining of my Rowena, and I need to put away this fabric so that way I don't misplace it somewhere, because Lord knows misplaced queen. And then I will see my Patreon peeps at 12 o'clock, and we'll be putting the rest of the Rowena together, and I'm excited to finish it off. So I will talk to y'all later. I hope everyone has a really great day and know that you're important. And if you need to reach out to me. Talk to y'all later. Bye.